Welcome back to the channel. Been on the bike this morning already. I've done the bandy group ride that we do on a Saturday morning. Had a great chat on Discord. Even had Craig along, who unfortunately had a power cut this morning, which meant he couldn't be on the ride on Zwift, but joined in on the Discord chat. So that was really, really good. I did find it a little bit more difficult than normal. This is my 5th day in a row on the bike. I'm not sure I've ever done that much riding in a row before, and it did take a long while to get my legs turning over. Made full use of the band, but the rest of the day today I have got to edit the video that's got to be out tomorrow, and then our washing machine broke down during the week, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I've got the right parts to fix it. I'm not a DIY person at all, so it's going to be me fumbling around trying to work out how to do that, so we shall see in a bit. But I'm going to get on and get this video, last week's video, edited. It's Saturday evening. I've just got to the train station to go into Reading to meet my wife, who's been in there for the day. For Christmas, she bought me a pack of, it's like a 12-month thing where we do a different date thing every month for the 12 months. I've only looked a couple ahead. Today we're going to go to Nando's in Reading. And the reason for that is our first ever date was in Nando's in Reading about 15, 16 years ago. So we're going to go and do that now. Really looking forward to my first Nando's in a long time, since before I was vegan. And then next month, I've opened next month, we are going axe throwing. That's going to be very interesting. But yeah, train's about 10 minutes away. I'm going to get on and go into town and meet her. It's Sunday morning, time for Tour of Yorkshire Stage number 2. We're going in 11 seconds. It's been really hard to get my legs moving this morning. I'm not sure how this is going to go. 6 days in a row for me, and I'm definitely not used to that, so let's see. But I'll give what I can from the start and hopefully not miss out on the front group. Let's go. So just coming across the start line for the first time of the 6 laps. That little hill has already split the group a bit, and I had to sprint off the line to catch up with the group, and that hill's gonna spit me out this at the back every time. Already 10 seconds behind the front. I don't know whether I can make any up on this downhill bit, but I remember this course from before being a bit of a difficult one for me. Just coming round to the end of the first lap, and now I'm well behind. I was with A. Lloyd, and Hamilton was just behind for a short period, but again that hill has split us up in a big way. At least I've got a feather for the next time round. And now nearly 1.5 minutes back on the leaders of the group already. And on top of that, my legs just do not want to do it today. They really don't. Still, another 5 times up that hill, come on. Right, lap 2 done. 12 kilometres to go. Nearest rider is Aloyd in front. 11 seconds ahead. Oh man, oh, I'm spent. Just don't have the legs there. Let's have a look at. Let's go forward and have a look. So we got D Duncombe, C Shand, JJ. Already round on that climb again. Scalzi. Oh, I lost it. Then P Davies. And Enna Ruddlesden. G Fat Bike just coming round now to attack that hill. Oh. And then back to another group. I'm just gonna keep going. Go back to me. I'm gonna get lapped here. Still got 4 laps to do, and they're halfway round again. Oh man. I've caught up with Aloyd. I'm hoping we'll just work together just to get to the end now. I got 3 more laps to do. This is torture. And yeah, they are now coming towards the top of that hill. I think it's gonna be long until they catch us and lap us. How depressing is that? There we go then. How quickly did they get up that hill? D Duncombe, C Shand come past and lap me. Oh man. There may have been someone else as well that I missed possibly. I don't know. So we've still got 2 laps to go. Being lapped by the leaders. And my legs are screaming at me now. Aloyd's pulled out another 6-second lead. We got to the bottom of the coast down and I just couldn't push up the little, there's a very little bumpy hill at the bottom. I just couldn't push up it. My legs are screaming at me this morning every time I put out higher watts. For me, this is just to get to the end now. 2 laps to go, 6.3 kilometres, twice more up that hill. And then I can get off and have at least a day's break from the bike. Just jumped ahead, just going to see JJ over the line. Wins it by about 16 seconds. Next one back is C Shand with D Duncombe. Putting down some watts to try and get the win. Let's go back to, let's see this over the line while we can. Who's going to take it? D Duncombe going for it. Oh, just nips it on the line ahead of C Shand. Who's next? back. P Davies, I think, if I've got the distances right. So him and N Ruddlesden have taken over me now on that climb. I don't know if I'm on the climb. Doesn't feel like I am yet. I'm going to sit in and watch these guys come to the end. Try to give myself something else to watch than me going through pain. P Davies putting down the power early, maybe just lay the marker down to say, I've got more left in the tank. Don't even try it. It's now got a 3-second lead, so that's going to go to P Davies, followed by N Ruddlesden, who did up the power for a minute. And then who have we got next? G Fat Bike will be the next one over the line. He's just behind me by the looks of it. Let's watch him over the line. Across the line then for G Fat Bike, 20 seconds ahead of our Hamilton. Let's skip back to Ross. Cracking effort from Ross because he was behind me at the very start. So he's been round and lapped me since. So great effort. Next across the line. And then back to D Connaughty, who will be next up. Just got to the top of that hill. There we go then, D Connaughty over the line. Next back, oh, I lost everyone. Next over the line will be DC Marks. The DC Marks over the line with A Evans, 6 seconds back. Coming over next. And then next back to A Hugavine, apologies, who just about to turn the corner to finish. I'm nearly at the bottom of the climb. I'll probably get there after everyone else is finished. There we go then. A Hugavine over the line. Next back to A Lloyd, who, I was with for a while, but I'm nowhere near now. 19 seconds behind. Just feel the hill kicking in now. A Lloyd comes over the line next, and then back to me. Back to me, and I've got about 30 seconds of pain to go. Just get over that line. Last rider on the course will be M Scalzi. Cracking effort, mate. Great determination to keep going. Keep pushing. You'll get there. Incredible. I am so looking forward to getting over that line. Come on. 50 metres. And we're done. Come on, we're done. Yes, we're done. Oh, rubbish. Oh, I didn't have anything in my legs for that today. That is for sure. There's a mixture of that and just that hill. It's like the Champs-Élysées course, just that long climb, and I just can't do it. I can't put out the proportionally higher level of watts that I need to for any length of time to stay with the group. So, but that's another race done. I'm not going to run through the results now, because obviously we'll have a look at who might have moved around categories and flags and stuff. So we'll do that afterwards. I might even go back to bed now. And I'm definitely not going to get on the bike tomorrow. But yeah, I'll catch up with you later. It's Monday afternoon. I've had a bit of a rubbish day so far, if I'm honest. So I thought what I'd do is I would come out and I would walk down to the school, stretch my legs. It was quite sunny when I was leaving the house. It's clouded over a little bit now, so a little bit less nice. But wanted to just get out and just get away from my desk. Thought I'd walk down, pick the little one up. She'll make me laugh a lot on the journey back, so that'll cheer me up. And I did the points for for Sunday's race, for yesterday's race. They've been up on Facebook since lunchtime today. I put them up, and I need to work out the cumulative points and put those up later. And we will have a run through them as well when I get back to the house and get today finished and done, which I'm quite looking forward to. Not going to ride today, 6 days in a row. I know there's probably a few of you who think, oh, that's not a lot, but it is for me. I can really feel it in my legs. They're not as bad as I thought they were going to be, but I thought, given the rides we've got coming up this week, I should definitely have a bit of a rest. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'll see you later to go through the results. Change of plan. I've actually decided I am going to get on the bike tonight. I don't think I've ever achieved the badge for 7 days in a row. Is it Zwift Addict? I think it's that one. And I guess this is my chance to do it. I might regret it if I get on and my legs don't want to move. Then I'll probably not carry on. But also, I thought if I do tonight, my wife's out tonight, makes it a bit easier. Then I can have Wednesday night off the bike before the race on Thursday. So that's the plan. I don't know how it's going to go. I'm going to jump on and find out, and I'll let you know afterwards. And then we'll do a catch up on all the results and stuff from Sunday's race. So see you later. It's Tuesday evening. The video seems a little bit disjointed this week, so I apologise for that. But it's time for the Tuesday trundle. And I did jump on yesterday. I completed the next stage of the Tour de Zwift, the standard ride rather than the long one. So that is 7 days in a row. Now, I haven't yet seen the pop-up to say that I'd completed the 7 days. And I am probably 90% certain I've never done it before. And my understanding is it comes up on the first ride of the next time you log on. Hasn't done yet, although to be honest, I switched Zwift on and then went to get ready. So it may have popped up and I missed it. But we'll keep an eye during the start of this ride. This is day number 8 in a row. And yeah, even climbing onto the bike tonight, I can feel my legs just wanting a rest. We'll see how this one goes. I've got 7 people here in the decap. A nice little ride round. We're doing the volcano flat route, so just around the flat parts of October. It's a little bit more difficult to do the Tuesday trundle on hillier routes with a slower ride because I really struggle to keep up with any group on a hill, which makes leading that group quite difficult. So I've kind of been going for flatter routes recently. I know I want to change that up because I do want us to be doing the hillier routes, so I guess we'll have to do the hills and then meet a group up afterwards. I guess I don't know, but yeah, I'm looking forward to just spinning the legs slightly, which is exactly what I did in yesterday's ride. Just pretty much blue zone, grey zone, very little amounts of orange and stuff in that ride at all. I just wanted to turn the legs over, get hopefully the 7-day badge. And get the next stage done, which means I can now have tomorrow off the bike completely, which would be nice. Not too bad a route. I did it in, I don't know, it must have been about 50 odd minutes. I carried on, it did over an hour in the end, just spinning the legs over. I didn't want to do too much more than that. Didn't want to put too much into my legs and took it really, really easily. So pleased that actually doing a few days in a row hasn't been too bad. I mean, my legs feel it, but if I go back a year, there is no way I could have done that at any pace, at any speed. 2 or 3 days in a row would have been not possible. So, yeah, really, really happy. And I'm guessing, we're 1st of February today, so I'm guessing January is going to be a big kilometre month, I think, even though I didn't really ride for the first. Well, I rode very sporadically for at least the first week, so I'll have a look at that afterwards. But yeah, I'm going to log on to Discord and we'll see when I get going if I get that badge. If not, I'll have to check for it afterwards, I guess. It didn't pop up along the bottom, but I checked in the badges afterwards and I did get the badge. So maybe it's just one of those things that doesn't pop up. I am 99% certain I've never ridden 7 days in a row before on Zwift. So yeah, that I must have been awarded it, so I'm really happy to take that one off. I could continue on for the 14 days, but my legs need a rest. And actually, I'm not too sure I'm going to get the chance to ride tomorrow anyway. So I will save the working from home badge till later in the year. 526 kilometres I've done in January. That's my second highest in the year now that I've been back on the bike. Can't believe it's been a year already. That was only beaten by my 600 kilometre month I did in August last year. So considering it was a slow start to the year, first couple of weeks of January didn't really do a lot. I'm really, really happy with that, and hopefully it continues into the year, and as the training prep starts and ramps up for the rides we've got later in the year. Fingers crossed I can keep it going, which is good. But you're not interested in that. Everyone wants to know about the results. The results from the race. So let's put those up on the screen. Round 2, Tour of Yorkshire. BCAT in first place. We have Petter with 28.47, 40 points. F in second with 39, and Stu in third, 38 points. G Pereira next. Then J Kerr. C Jupp, 35 points. Eric coming about the middle, which I feel a bit sorry for Eric because he's a very strong rider, category A, but he's given himself a weight disadvantage so that he can ride in with the BCAT. So coming a little bit further down the list with 34 points. N Corbin, 33. T Victorin, 32. John Bushell, 30 minutes 47 with 31 points. C White, 30 points. And P Kobic, 29 points in at the back. Let's move on to the CCAT. So S Greaves winning the CCAT with 30 points. Jay Stevenson behind only just with 29 points. Look how close that. 32.14.3 versus 32.14.8. And actually Petter and F were very close in the previous category. And Stu, very close sprinting to the lines there. N Robinson in third, 28 points. P Zizou, 32.25 with 27. Just behind, H Sophocleus. I'm hoping I'm saying that one right. I apologise if I'm not. 26 points. Just a couple of seconds back. C Waring with 25. S Pie split second between you guys in 24 with 24 points. J Simpson, 23. A Pimer just behind with 22. I wish I could have seen some of those sprints to the line as well. J Robinson, 32.48, 21 points. C Finlayson with 20 and D Taylor with 19. That's unfortunately the problem we've got with these rides is obviously I'm racing, so I can't necessarily look ahead, but also I can't see the other categories. So if I'm having a pretty poor race like I did on Sunday, I can't jump to the other categories to see them finish either. But on to the DCAT, JJ winning it in 30 minutes, 19 seconds, 20 points. D Duncan, 34.28, and just behind C Shand, 19 and 18 points respectively. Our only flag for this week's ride, P Davies, 35.45 with 2.79 watts per kilogram, picking up 17 points. N Ruddlesdim, 16 points. G Fatbike, 15. R Hamilton, 14. D Connerty next, then D C Marks, 13 and 12 respectively. A Evans, A Hugenveen, A Lloyd with 9 points, myself with 8. M Skulls, huge congratulations and top effort for continuing to the end there. I know how painful it can be being at the back, but I admire your determination for getting round 58 minutes, 24 seconds with 7 points. So let's have a look at what that does to the overall points tally after 2 rounds. Petter wins both categories so far. 40 points from round 1 and 2, so he's on 80. He's got a bit of a gap now over Eric, who is in second. J Kerr with 72 points in third. And then moving on to the CCAT, S Greaves currently top with 59 points. J Stevenson with 58 and P Zizou with 54, so it's close at the top of the CCAT. And relatively close at the top of the DCAT as well. JJ with 35 points, P Davies 31, G Fatbike also equal on 31. And you can see, obviously, there's been a couple of riders who didn't make last week who have come this week's ride, and there's a few that have joined this week who didn't make last week. So I think it's been very interesting to see how the points sort of rack up as we go through. But huge congratulations to the guys who are leading at the moment. Still got a long way to go yet, though. So yeah, next week we will be riding the next round on Sunday. Sunday is the Royal Pump Room 8, 9 o'clock UK time. Link in the description below. It doesn't matter if you haven't earned any points anymore. Come along and earn some anyway. It's all for a bit of fun. Tomorrow night we also have our race, Thursday night's race, and that is where we have a split start times across the category. So D's go first, the C's go a minute afterwards, followed by the B's and then the A's, and it always leads to some interesting racing when people catch others on the course, try and hop onto faster groups or fall back to slower groups. So I'm enjoying those more and more as the weeks progress. So come along to that one. The links for all of those rides are in the description below. On Saturday morning we also have our banded group ride. That's where we all get onto Discord, just have a chat, and the band keeps us all together. It's a bit more of a casual ride for a Saturday morning. For that one you'll have to sign up either through Spond or on the Google form links below, because I need to send out ride invites to do it on a meetup way on Zwift. So yeah, sign up for those and I'll send a meetup invite out the day before, roughly. So that is the end of this week. I can't believe I've continued to keep going on the bike. I'm really, really happy. Looking forward to a rest, and I will see you for the next video.